All right, guys. Welcome back to the podcast. It is now the second episode. Last time we had Olive on, um, or L. This time we have Jester here,
Hello,
and
hello.
yeah, the opposite of a clown. Um,
Yeah. You just remember me? You better do, please.
yeah, I mean, it was only a few months ago last time you were here. Um, he's the Pillar Chase Valum guy.
I
Um,
am, yes. We love Pillar Chase.
I I don't actually remember a lot about Pillar of Chase, even though I made like 20 videos on it.
Well, you definitely
Um,
will when we force you to make Pillar Chase 2 videos over the next month or so.
yeah, I'm kind of scared about that. Um, but yeah, so I mean, I guess I'm gonna start it out the same way I did last time. Like with Olive, I let them speak. I'm gonna let you speak, and then I can go on from there. If there's anything you want me to address, or there's anything that you want to address, go
Okay,
ahead.
sounds. So, um, I think a lot of people that are coming on this podcast in the near future, they're gonna say uh like a lot of negative things about you. Me personally, I have I don't really have anything against you because the time that I had known you, you were nothing but good to me. Um, however, um, I think I'm mainly going to address the mistakes that I had made. Um, so to basically sum down to the people that aren't aware, I said that I was going to be leaving Discord for a good couple of years. I'm not going to get into detail as to why, but I basically just said I'm going to leave for a couple of years, and I'll come back on that. But while this wasn't expressed on videos, the friendship group, so people like A, F, the other F, L or Olive, and like Canadian L. Actually, more like less of her, but like the friendship group was the friendship group was splitting in two. I could it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. Um, and I'm quite used to it. And what I've always done, what I've always lived by is that don't pick a side, because if you pick a side, then you're going to let the other side down. So what I did is that I made it very clear to both sides when it became official, when both friend groups split in two. I made it very clear to both sides that I wasn't going to pick a side.
By the
And
way, can I just add something to that very quick?
yeah, go for it, go for it.
When he says both friendships split in two, friend groups split in two, I want to add on that basically what he is saying is I just want to clarify this for anybody who doesn't know, because there might be some people watching who aren't aware of the split up. So A, F, and all of them, the people that are going by letters, or Olive, are no longer on the channel. I did a video with Olive not long ago. It was a Fortnite video, but obviously, like, me and them still had connection for some time. Red was kind of playing for was kind of on both sides for a while. She wasn't going to pick a side, but in the end, she did. But I don't know the whole story about that.
Yeah,
But she doesn't talk to me anymore. That's what I do know. Um, Other F didn't really have a problem with me, the female F. It's just they were, or I guess I can call them Bone. They really, Bone had their parents did not like me. But they were okay with the rest of the group. So what happened was, though the initials Olive, Red, and Bone, they all went to a group, and um, let's say Jester stayed middle ground for quite a while. He was in the middle of all of this, and
I
he'll
did.
he'll tell you more when I'm done explaining this. But what happened was my group ended up being headed Shiggy, Angel, JoJo, and me, and Gothic. That was it. While I basically lost like majority of my friends, but I still had and Brandon, and I still had Jester and Canadian L for a little bit. So
Yes.
first, Canadian L had blocked me and stopped speaking to me. And it was because the other side thought that I was getting information from other L, Canadian L. And basically, um, Canadian L was like, but I don't even know if L was ever actually welcomed back into that group, because I know that at one point, and I got this information from, I'm not going to say who, but somebody who was also not in that group anymore. But L was basically like, Canadian L basically got banned because they thought that they were giving me information. Me and Canadian L were pretty close friends, um, for a while. And there was a short while where Brandon blocked me for like 3 days, and then he unblocked me. He was very confused on what was happening. But yeah, back to what you were saying, Jester. I just wanted to clear that up.
Yeah. Okay. And then it came to the part where I left. But during the time that I had left, I was like, I was looking at, basically spying on your profiles. I was checking them constantly, checking for like updates or anything like that. And I remember messaging um Olive. Is that sorry? Yeah, Olive. Um, I remember messaging Olive like, how are you? How are the others and stuff like that. And then she said that, oh well, I'm on a call with Orange, and like I said something along the lines of like, oh well, I hope like you know like things end in like good terms, and that I hope that an argument, like a huge argument, doesn't happen. Didn't get what I wished for. In matter of fact, the exact opposite happened. Uh, there was, a handful of arguments. I don't really think we're going to get into much detail about the arguments. And then I came back, but before I came back, I was given a bunch of screen recordings. One was from Oliver's. Who the fuck is Oliver? Olive's perspective, and the rest was from A. And at the time, I thought it was funny to meme the shit out of all of them, and I did. And it was a good laugh. And then I came back. Obviously, hasn't been 2 years, but hey, and I was basically just told what happened from their side, and I had blocked Orange, so obviously I didn't give him a chance to kind of explain his side. And one of the first things that I did, I don't even know if I did this straight away or not, but um, there was basically a theory, or there was an allegation. You've seen it on the channel in one of the latest videos, and it was that Orange was pretending to be cheese, which allegedly isn't true. And now that I think about it, the dots are adding up. Now that I think about it, but anyway, he had. So long story short, faked his death, and he had like a final message for a group of us, me being one of those people, and I responded to that message, and I basically just attacked Orange, saying that like, oh, you're a pitiful piece of shit and all of that, and like you've made them cry for absolutely nothing, kind of thing. I just attacked him without him without me giving him the opportunity to explain his side of the story, which wasn't very open-minded for me to do at all. And go on.
Can I also add that like the screen recordings and stuff was very, very one-sided too? Because I actually do want to get a little bit into the argument that happened. It was basically imagine like 10 people attacking one person. And I was that one person. I barely got a word in. People were just screaming at me, telling me to admit to things that about like the predator stuff, saying admit that you're a pedophile, admit that you're a Jew.
Yeah.
And it was like some of it were they were trying to be funny. And of course, I don't know if you know this about people with autism, but Jester should understand.
Oh, all right.
People,
Okay.
people with autism like me, we have a hard time understanding where the joke ends or where the joke starts or stuff like that. So like sometimes we could take stuff too far, or we can take like we could think somebody is still joking but they're not. And it's very hard to understand certain social cues. Of course, when I told A this, she said that's just a made up lie about autism. But I remember it is true. Or the whole eye contact thing. I can't keep eye contact with people.
No, I think quite frankly, I can't either. I really I struggle with eye contact, especially when someone's really close to me. I really struggle
Yeah.
with eye
Or like
contact. I have to look at something.
yeah, or it's like the whole thing was they were like and like so I'm gonna go back into the argument a little bit. Like S had his camera on and so did A. I think A might have had her camera on, I can't remember. Either way, I know that S had his camera on and he was like looking right at me and like making jokes and like saying stuff and I was like I'm sorry, but how am I supposed to like how am I supposed to keep eye contact when this is like we're supposed to be being serious? It was very hard for me. And I was very, very I just felt kind of cornered in a way. And that's why it took me so long to finally even like respond to the allegations was I didn't get much of a chance the first time. The only thing I did end up admitting to the first time was the DID being fake.
Yeah.
Which yeah, you can speak again, Jester, if you have anything you want to add to that or anything else, but yeah.
I think quite frankly, I don't think I do. Obviously, there's some things that you have said to others that I don't necessarily agree with, and obviously you don't agree with them either. Looking back, as well as there's like a thing or two that like a one person or a couple people might have said that I don't think should have been said. I think it was rather unnecessary. Um, I think that people are like it was because I blame it all on like people's rage, because rage can really blind a lot of people. And I think that the fact that all of these allegations just like kept popping up out of nowhere, just only empowered how they felt. Which
Yeah.
again, it just felt like, you know, people were getting mindlessly attacked, without like, while I will admit, that they did do like, a decent amount of research, and I remember like looking at the screen recordings. A did do was doing research about what you were saying, like mid call. I don't actually remember anything like any of the stuff that was being mentioned or pardon me or anything that she searched or got a result for or anything like that. I don't remember any of that. But also a lot of the group, in fact, everyone in that group has had a fantastic relationship with Orange, a fantastic relationship with him, a better relationship that I could ever have with him. Hence why, I'm here before a lot of others, apart from Olive, because Olive was quite passionate about joining the podcast, and I helped Orange and Olive, get together to make the first episode. It happened. It went really well after watching the video and after hearing from both of you. But anyway, everyone in that group had a much stronger relationship with Orange than what I ever did, and that's I think the reason why after I kind of told people that I told people that Orange always released a video about apologizing and he's finally he spoke out about it and he's willing to let us sit and talk to him about it, explaining our side of the story kind of thing. And they just it's they just said he always does this kind of thing. And while I do completely understand how they feel, I think that give it enough time, I think that a lot of good will come your way. I think, especially the path that you've suddenly decided to go. Look at us now. Just think, I'm talking to you again, and so is Olive, and I'm taking it a step further than Olive. What I'm doing is that within a few days, I have to kind of let things sink in and all that. But I will
sink in.
Yeah, let that sink in. I'll be coming back to the channel. I'll be associated with the channel again, and I will hopefully be in Orange's long form videos, potentially short form videos, depending on what he does there. But because Orange at the end of the day, he needs money, he needs revenue, he needs views, and
Guys,
I feel like
remember, I was gonna say something. I was guys, remember, I'm kind of homeless, guys. Everybody watching,
he needs the money.
Loki struggling with the house right now, guys.
Yep. He needs the money. He needs the money. So I think, in order for him to get some a packet of gummy bears, the thing that I can do for him is just give him the money that he needs to get them, because he's been nothing but good to me, and he didn't deserve to be attacked by me. I wasn't I was probably the last one to call him out, or one of the last ones to call him out. But
The last.
even when I read it, I read back, it stung even for me, and I wasn't even attacking myself. God, I really shouldn't have said that. But no, yeah, I think that the path that you're going down is great. You're really starting to kind of turn everything around, let others speak, and let yourself speak as well. As well, you're not really getting into any controversy and stuff like that. But it's a really it's a huge improvement. I think.
Yeah.
I think all that you needed was time to yourself and like a time away from, you know, those group of people to work on yourself. And I can see, and while the others might not see it, it is starting to pay off. I think
I
it's
think
already
so, and I
starting to
mean,
pay
like,
off.
you can see the liveliness in my content again. Like, if you look at my shorts, you can see that genuine wanting to make content is coming back for me.
Yeah,
Um, which when this all started, I lost it all. Like, I felt like I had lost everything at the end of the day. But like, really, I want A to know, like, anything I ever said about her, it really was out of anger.
yeah,
Like A, if you end up watching this or even hearing about this, like, it was, I know currently, which it's fully valid, you do not think that I'm being genuine, or you might think, oh, he, like, I do this every time. Even people like JoJo and Angel can admit this is the first time a drama has ended like this. This is the first time that something has gone this bad. This is the first time that I've really had a wake up call. And I think that the older I get, the more mature I get, and also just like now that I have a very solid relationship and like that I care about an in real life relationship, you know, the obese man has a IRL relationship, guys. Um, you know, it's I've been working on it really hard, and I think that I'm not gonna throw my life away all to just at the end of the day make myself look like more of an asshole, and make other people suffer. Because I mean, that's really what I did. I made fun of people over things they can't control, like their bodies. Um, I made fun of people over their um attitudes. I would be very mean to females, very misogynistic. I was quite the asshole. I would say that they belonged in the kitchen. I would say that I thought that periods were overreacting. People were overreacting when on their period, especially certain people. Um, but I don't mean any of that. I didn't. I still don't. Well, maybe then I meant it, but of course now I don't. Looking back at it, I don't mean it anymore. Um, looking the only thing I really can say is I've also learned to welcome a lot of people and accept a lot of people. Uh, the furry community. I love furries. Oh my god, they're so sweet and so nice. I love furries.
Oh no.
Um, I can't relate to that, but that's a. Oh wait, what's the New York thing right now? Our mayor is Muslim. Our bagel is Jew. Our bagel is still Jewish. Our fuck. What is it?
Don't ask
Our
me. I'm not from where you're from.
our mayor is Muslim. Our bagel's still Jewish. Um. Oh, it's something. It's the new thing for the Knicks. The new chant. The thing for the Knicks because the Knicks are 5 and whatever. Oh, fuck the Spurs. By the way, I'm a Knicks fan. But I'm gonna piss some people off with that. But fuck the Knicks. Like fuck the Spurs. I love the Knicks. The Knicks gonna win. I'm also a Celtics fan. Love Larry Bird back in the day. I'm a Celtics fan. I'm a fan of the Knicks, and I'm also a fan of the Chicago Bulls. Um, I'm a fan of Jester. At the end of the day,
I mean, who isn't a fan of me? Everyone loves me.
I used to like whenever he would be in a video. I genuinely those were the videos I would have the most fun watching back. Um, well, besides my new shorts, I would say that I'm a pretty funny guy myself, But
You're very well, you're very random, and I think that's what
I
it's
found
such curveballs. This guy's videos, like his videos in order are insane. He goes from like reviewing like a flavor of Kool-Aid to ranking feet to him like singing like mouthing over a song in the shower, and I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah, you guys can check out the shorts, by the way. But no, like, me and Jester have probably been on call for like 4 hours now.
We've been on call. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, more than that, like 5 or so hours, probably even more, like 6, possibly 5 or 6.
Yeah, we've just been catching up and connecting and talking.
Yes.
And A and F and S, if you guys see this, please don't give him the Canadian L treatment. Please don't give him the headed treatment, please. He's a good he's a good boy. He's a good boy.
I think I think it'll be greatly appreciated. I think they wouldn't ban me, surely, right, guys? You guys love me, right? Why are you shaking your head?
I feel like Olive would stand up for you. Like they'd fight for you.
Oh my god. You're a fighter? Oh my gosh.
Jojo, say hi to the podcast.
What did I join in on?
I don't know.
We're confessing our sins.
Jojo, do you want to say something about my past?
Bro, if I talked about your past, I don't think we'd be here.
Okay, bro. All right.
No, I don't think I want to talk about your past.
He said it, not me.
He said it. Hey, he said it.
I wouldn't be here, all right?
We have right now, you guys won't be able to see it in the podcast, but I just had a live Olive reaction to that, and that was okay. That was oh yeah, there was me drowning mac and cheese. That did happen too.
Let's not get into that. I'm gonna like rip my phone in half if we go back on that topic.
I met you back in the boys server.
Yeah. So actually, I met Jojo back in the boys server. We should have a separate episode for you and me, Jojo. That should be what we do. Separate episode at some point for you and me.
Not to drown mac and cheese anymore.
That's fair. Can I say that I should definitely continue to make videos in the shower though? There's gonna be more coming out soon.
Oh, for God's sake!
Yeah, bro. On TikTok, I low-key said, "What the f is this?"
I was looking at it. I was looking at it. I was like, "What? Like, what? Where have I gone wrong? Why did I come back to this?"
The ranking feet video.
that was dreadful, but the shower one was probably even worse.
Can I explain? When I ranked the women's body parts, right? I got in the comments. There was all the comments were like, "Why did you should have put feet out one?"
What?
Orange.
Whoever like
that you're wearing in that shower video.
People.
That shirt that you're wearing in that shower video, I have a hoodie that's literally the exact same thing.
The Freddy one?
Yeah. I have a hoodie. That is literally that.
Anyways, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this playful video. Don't forget to subscribe for more unspeakable videos. It's been me, Preston Plays, and yeah, we're out of here.
Don't forget to see more Pillar Chase 2 videos in the near future.